Welcome to Math with Mrs. Cox. We are on Chapter 7, Lesson 3, page 493 in your math books. This is called Write Numerical Expressions. Pretty much, you're going to listen to a story problem and have to pull out numbers to write a problem. Let's begin. Taro went to dinner with his friends and ordered 3 tacos. Ooh, sounds yummy. Each taco costs $2. He has a coupon for $1 off, so $1 off his purchase. The total cost in dollars of Taro's purchase is represented by the phrase 3 by 2, then subtract 1. Now remember, sometimes when I say 3 by 2, that also means multiplication. Write the total cost in the numerical expression. So, number 1, multiply 3 by 2, but they want you to write the word form. Then what we do is part 2, then subtract 1. Write the word form. Write each part as a numerical expression. Multiply 3 by 2. So 3 by 2. Then subtract 1. Subtract 1. So now we combined it with parentheses if needed. So since we need to do the 3 by 2 first, we're going to put it in its own special little group with parentheses times parentheses minus 1. There we go. Example 2. A ticket to a baseball game costs $25, and popcorn is $8. 3 friends bought tickets and popcorn. The expression below gives the cost for 1 friend and for 3 friends. 1 friend, 3 friends. Compare the 2 expressions without evaluating them. So we're just supposed to compare them. Both expressions contain the same addition expression. Write the addition expression. Okay, they both have a 25 plus 8, 25 plus 8. Three friends for the addition expression is multiplied by, right here. There's our 3 friends times by 3. So the second expression is 3 times larger than the first expression because we're multiplying it by 3. Guided practice. Write the phrase add 7 and 11, then divide by 2 as a numerical expression. So here's what it looks like in word form. Add 7 and 11, then divide by, I wrote 3. It's supposed to be 2. So I better fix that. Ha ha. Almost made a mistake and had to pay somebody some calcs cash. 7 plus 11. Then it says divide by 2, right? A divide by 2. So then, because we have to have the 7 and 11 in its own special group, we need to separate them with parentheses. Then do divide by 2. Write each phrase as a numerical expression. Here's our phrase, and we need to write it as a numerical expression or as a problem with numbers. Let's check it out. Divide 15 by 3. Okay, so even though it says divide first, we do not put the divide symbol first. 15 by 3. So it wants us to do 15 divided by 3. Then add 13. Then add 13. Number 3, subtract 4 from 20, then divide by 2. Now, because they have a subtracting and then dividing, we need to put in some parentheses to know that we need to do the subtracting first. So parentheses, 4 from 20. Now it does not look like this because we can't make that into an appropriate expression, appropriate problem. So we need to make sure that we write it like this. 20 subtract 4, parentheses. That's our first group. Then divide by 2. Number 4, add 9 and 4, then multiply by 2. Okay, usually in the PEMDAS, we do multiplication first, so we probably should put this in a parenthesis when we write it out. So, parentheses, we're going to add 9 plus 4. Okay, we did that. Now we need to multiply by 2. Compare each pair of numerical expressions without evaluating them. Comparing means we look at this one and find out what is similar and what is different. Let's begin. Both expressions contain the same multiplication expression. They both have a 7 times 4 and a 7 times 4. Expression 1, right here, the product is divided evenly by, yep, you've guessed it, 2. So expression 1 is blank as large as expression 2. It is half, because the 2 divides it into 2 equal parts, or half. Number 6, expression 1, we're going to look at and compare an expression 2. Both expressions contain the same addition expression. 2 plus 5 plus 8, 2 plus 5 plus 8. So you're going to write 2 plus 5 plus 8. Then, in expression 2, the addition expression is multiplied by 4. This is where it gets tricky. You have to pay special attention to that symbol and that symbol. A lot of times kids are in such a hurry, they mix them up and don't see the multiplication or the addition, and then they have a crazy answer they have no idea what to do with. All right, continuing on. So expression 2 is 4 times as large as expression 1 because expression 2 has 8 times by 4. Number 7. Robin wants to find the area of the triangle shown. To find the area of a triangle, multiply the base times the height. So we do base times the height. And then we divide by 2. Then we divide by 2. The base and the height of the triangle are shown, represented of the area with a numerical expression. So they want us to put all of this story problem into a number expression. So the base is 4, the height is 3. We do base times height, so we're going to do 4 times 3, and then we divide it by 2. And they're not asking us to solve it, so we can stop right there. Number 8, Dieter doubled her savings account balance of $100. Then she withdrew $30 to buy some new clothes. Represent this with a numerical expression. When you see the word double, that also means times by 2. So she doubled her savings account. She doubled her savings account and she had the account balance of 100. So 2 times 100 is what we're going to write here. And then she withdrew $30 to buy some clothes. And in the answer in the book, they didn't put dollar signs on any of these, but I think you're supposed to right here. There you go. Number 9, use a real-world model to illustrate why the numerical expression 3 less subtraction than 16 is written as this and not this. So for example, we need to understand we can't take 16 from 3. That's why it has to be written with the big number first minus the little number. And here's an example of a story problem with some artificial names in an artificial problem. And I'm drawing lines all over everywhere. There we go. If Joe has 16 stamps and Mary has 3 less than Joe, Mary's stamps can be modeled by showing Joe's stamps minus 3 stamps, or 16 minus 3. You can't subtract 3 minus 16 and get the answer that makes sense in this situation. Number 10. Circle the numerical expression that is 4 times as large as 52 minus 9. So let's look at each of these. 4 times as large. Oh, they don't have the parentheses in the right spot for that one. So let's look at this one. Nope. That's a plus. That's not going to work for us either. Let's look at this one. Oh, yep, there we go. This one has 52 minus 9, 52 minus 9, and it's a multiplication times 4. There we go. Now they want us to write an expression. 4 less than 52 minus 9. So they want us to do this one first. So let's do 52 minus 9. Put that in parentheses and do a minus 4. And that's what our problem looks like. And this problem went a little bit crazy. So we'll see if we can move it down a little bit so you can see it. There we go. Give 2 numerical expressions that can be compared without calculating the values. So you can compare this one and this one. As you can see, I can see the problems are the same until the final number, times by 3 and times by 5. This one is going to be less than this one. And we don't have to solve it, but we can just understand it's less than because this one's being multiplied by 3. This one's being multiplied by 5. So common sense will tell you this will be less than this problem. I like to do a little circle around that. Of course, it's not going to stick. Right. There we go. There is your guided practice. Go ahead and show me your work before you move on to your homework, please. Thank you.